Hey, everybody. Hey. Hey, anybody? Everybody. Oh my God, my glasses are. Hey, Desiree. Hey, Latoy. Hi, Jenna. Hey, happy Monday, guys. Guys, let me tell you something. Y'all, I don't know what's wrong with me. Y'all are either going to start seeing me super early in the morning because it's like I'm up at 5:30. I'm up at 5:30, I swear, on a stack of Bibles. But then it's like if I go and lay down in bed, oh my God, and I still forgot to do something. I gotta contact Farah's doctor's office. She just finished taking the antibiotic. Hey everybody, y'all came in, come through. Y'all happy Monday. Y'all, there is a letter. So someone requested that we read a letter. And I felt like it was a good idea because so much has been going on. So I'm gonna go through everyone who's here so far. So I think I said hi up to Jenna. Hey, Felita. Hey, Cat in the Hat, Platinum Fox, Blessed Christians, Destiny, Angie, Mirasol. Hey, Hubris Sister, Courtney Gamba, Alicia. Hi, La Quinta. Mean Mabes, Letta Jones, Black Dolly, Ashley Nicole, Mysterious, Gwen. Hey, Carol. Hey, Cheryl. Hi, Rose of Sharon. I think there's a church here in Charlotte named Rose of Sharon. Guys, don't forget to hit the like. I know some of you hit the like on the way in. Guys, I hope you guys had a good weekend. Let me tell you something. My vlog, it's edited. I just have to put like my front and back on it and it'll be posted on my vlog channel. Here you go, Mom. Thanks, babe. Thank you.
And here's some quick light powders.
Okay, make sure this is pulled in. Okay.
Here is some
powder.
Okay.
There's
Goodbye,
Farah.
everybody.
Farah, patio door, make sure patio door is locked.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. If it's not open, it's locked. So just leave it as it is. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Farah, Miss Cheryl, all the ladies say hello. Hey, Trinice. So yeah, I have a letter. Yes, babe. Okay. Did I just hear the...
I said hello.
Okay. Yes. Everyone says hello, Farah. Yes. I'm gonna do. Yes. So I will have it posted. I swear on a stack of Bibles. It's ready. Oh, thank you, Shadrika. Y'all, someone just sent me a Cash App. Thank you, y'all. You know, I get them all and I send it right back to you guys. You know, at least, you know, if the first $50 in Cash App you guys send me, I send it right back to you guys. So thank you guys. You guys are awesome. I appreciate the gift because it's, you know, huh? Fair,
Can you peel this back for me, please?
Oh, what are you putting in the microwave?
Yeah. How much minutes do I have to put on?
3 minutes.
300?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, be careful. And put it in a bowl. Do you need me to come do that for you? She's
no,
like,
I'm good, Mom.
Okay. She's like using the microwave. Like she makes her kind of own food. It's crazy. What is that? Oh, my YouTube. Oh, thank you, Anna. You guys are awesome. You guys like literally are awesome. Okay, so this is the deal. Before I forget, I didn't even write a list. Let me get my pad and my pen. Y'all, these are the best pens. I got them from Amazon. And guys, when I share stuff with you, trust me, I'm not trying to get you to buy anything. It's really just I like to share when I get stuff that I love. So, but they come in like a pack of 10. and they're so fancy looking, but they're really cheap, and they make you feel like you're really doing something. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like when you're writing with a gold pen, it just makes you feel away, right? And maybe a pack of these are like $7 or $8, but it's gonna last you like a couple of years. I've been writing with this pen for months, and I've got like 9 more pens. You know what I'm saying? Like I probably have a 3-4 year supply, and I paid like maybe $8 for them. But they just make me feel like I'm doing something, right? Okay, so the vlog. Okay, the vlog is really good this week because I have kind of like a surprise unboxing. And yeah, that chair I showed you guys last week. I got my chair so you guys can see it out in front of the house. I feel like I look weird. Hold on. And then something that I ordered from IKEA for my office came. My husband put it together and installed it. So, hey, blah. Hey, elevating Nikki. Nikki, oh, Nikki, I swear to God, if you didn't have Nikki B at the end of your name, I would be like, okay, elevate. Okay, so, hey, Nikki, how are you? Hey, Sofa Time. Lisa under construction, Cheryl Waz. Cheryl, you're so funny. Cheryl cracks me up. Cheryl puts like the best comments in the comment section. Hey, Randa, anytime I post a video, anytime I post a video and Cheryl Waz comes through, just expect her to have something very witty and insightful, but also like low-key shady. So funny. I love her comments. Hey, Nadia. Hey, Dream Cake. Hey, Gwen. Yes, Cheryl's comments are the best. Like everybody, all of you guys are so smart and so funny. I love reading your comments. Like you have no idea. And sometimes I'm just like, you know what? I'm going to make a video about that. And you guys know I've done that a couple of times. I'm not even going to talk about comments video. I know that I am like on the absolute shit list. I don't think I did comments for the whole month of whatever month just passed. What was that? Are we in June? June. I have not done a comments video. So I'm like so far behind on comments. Hey, Kelly girls. Yes, everyday life with the Kelly girls. So yeah. Okay. Guys, I just want to say up front, I feel like I look like I have a lot of makeup on, and that's because I do, because I had a really bad breakout, guys. I know I've been saying that for the past couple of weeks, but it feels weird. Hopefully, like in the next week or so, once my medicine really starts taking effect, which some of it has, I'll feel better, but I feel like I look a little weird today. Oh, thank you. But yeah, it's let me tell you, when I say I was in so much pain like the week before last, it was painful. Thank you. Thank you. Kels, you've seen me. You know when people are like your real friends that you can not have makeup on around them? Like I'll talk to Kels on FaceTime and no makeup. For some reason, when Kels and I started talking on the phone, we always kind of FaceTimed. So we don't even really talk on like the phone. We always FaceTime. And like whenever I talk to Tasha, because we just always talk on the phone, not really FaceTime. I don't really FaceTime with her that much. But Kels is someone I FaceTime like all the time. Also one of my cousins, one of my husband's cousins, I talk to a lot on FaceTime as well. But yeah. She's seen me like no makeup. You guys have seen me too, no makeup, and you'll see me in the vlog, no makeup too. But for some reason, like this feels different to me when I come on here. So I want to put makeup on. Oh, thank you. Everyday Life with Kelly girls. Yes. I saw you guys, I think on Instagram setting up and had your lights out and stuff. That's always fun. Farrah has a whole little setup, but you know, I think she just has to get in her mood of when I think she wants to film. But I think kids' videos are so much fun. Farrah loves the Onyx kids, Onyx family. Do your kids, any of you guys, kids or grandkids, watch the Onyx family, Onyx kids? I mean, they have like a whole freaking franchise, that family, and they do books and everything. Yeah, but Kels is saying I've seen her at her worst, but let me tell you something. Kels cleans up real nice. Kels, it doesn't matter. Like I said, you get yourself all the way together. You always look beautiful. But yeah, y'all, what's going on? So hey Blama, hey Reese, hey ladies, y'all, I feel so bad when I don't get on here in time. Hey Coco love, you're so awesome. Thank you. Y'all, so today I wanted to talk forgiveness. Now, don't start clicking off of here right now. So I have a letter, but I did want to talk a little bit YouTube streets before we go into the letter. The person who sent me the letter, I'm just going to keep it anonymous unless that person wants to come out and say I'm the person that wrote the letter, just because I've gotten a couple letters, but I don't really want to divulge that person unless they say that that's what they want to do. So let me just make sure. Y'all, I wanted to show you a couple of things. Hold on. Oh, well, my outfit of the day. Okay. Since I'm standing up, this wasn't really planned, but I wanted to finish braiding my hair. Look, I'm just not gonna lie. I woke up early this morning. I was getting some work done. And I don't know, it was like around 9:30. I got real sleepy. Y'all, I fell asleep. I woke up, it was after 11 o'clock. I was like, oh my God. And I went and took a shower. And that's why I'm kind of late. But yeah, this is just nothing special. These are some other books that I'm reading. Okay, this book I've talked to you guys about a lot. The Power of Now, A Guide to Spiritual Enlightenment. 99 Ways to Increase Your Income. Love it. Lots of really great ideas. And then Busy Mom's Inspiration. It's devotions to renew your spirit. So this is the kind of stuff that I read. Okay. The vlog comments. Okay, forgiveness. Okay. Were you guys watching Love by Erica yesterday? I know with the Crier family. If anyone in here are watching the Crier family, y'all, Erica went live last night for the first time in Mommy's over here, of course, doing the most as usual. Mommy, shush now. Erica went live for the first time in 2 weeks, and she was talking. I mean, basically, her whole entire message was forgiveness. You said for me to leave Mommy alone. Oh my God, girl, she like runs this house. She is, she's forgiving Damien. She's like, I've already forgiven him. I'm done. Like, she doesn't even want to mention his name. She said her mom told her not to mention people's names because then, she's like, I'm done, whatever. So I don't know. Hopefully they will be able to have some type of relationship because they do have babies on the way. But hello, people hiding in the back. Yes. Hey, y'all. Hey. Yes, she is a big baby puppy. Yes, definitely. So Erica she says she forgives Damien. She's not thinking about it right now. She's been super nauseous, super sick. She says she's been vlogging. That's what everyone always says. I've been vlogging. And she is going to be releasing some stuff soon. But over the weekend, if you guys saw, Martin Lewis put some videos out. I put 2 videos out. Did I? I think. Yeah, I did. One, I was like, Erica, where are you? I almost felt like she answered my email. I mean, my video. Like, Erica, where are you, girl? Are you okay? And then not a couple hours later, she posts a video, and I'm glad that she is good. She says that she's doing okay. She's just trying to get herself back all the way together. She kind of felt like she lost herself, let herself go a little bit, got herself to a place where she didn't even recognize herself anymore, just what she was doing, how she was behaving. And knows that she's better than that. You know what I mean? Like, I'm paraphrasing. Okay. So she didn't say I'm better than whatever, but she knows that there's something more in store for her than, you know, trying to make something work that obviously doesn't need to work, or trying to be with a man that clearly doesn't really want to be with you, you know. And sometimes, guys, we all know this. Sometimes, friends with benefits, and let's just say friends with benefits in this situation was friends that are filming. Okay. And then all of a sudden you let someone have a little extra benefit of your body. And now you got caught up, and you like that person. And that person really, you know, men are different from us. Like, we give up sex because we like them. And we feel a certain way. Men just sometimes are just, it's like a bodily function for them. Their dick is, you know what I mean? Like, their member is ready to go, and they're ready to do something. And it is what it is, right? So she's very strong. I think she's just a sweetheart. I really like her. And, you know, guys, don't kill me. Damian Cryer, I don't think is a perfect guy, but I don't think he's altogether bad either. He seems like a nice guy. He might be a jerk. You know, every guy is not great with relationships. You know what I'm saying? Every guy doesn't always have it right. You know what I mean? But I don't think he's all bad either. He seems like a very attentive father. He may just not be a good boyfriend. He may just be one of these men who's never going to be a great husband. I mean, he might be. I don't know. But just as I want to give him a little bit of grace, and, you know, give the same grace to Erica, you know what I mean? Like, I want to give both of them, and, you know, like, some space, because at the end of the day, it could have just been a situation. These 2 people never should have been in the bed, possibly, right? Even though they're grown, it's possible that something that what happened is a result of something that just shouldn't happen. Like, maybe there was some hotness. They got together in the bed. It was good. It was whatever. And maybe it's just, it went too far. It went from, damn, that was good, to, okay, here's a key. And the key maybe should have just been like, come through when you want to. Here's a key, and you can come in whenever you want. And went to, okay, I'm moving in. Because sometimes, like, everything doesn't need to be like a permanent arrangement. Maybe it just needed to be boyfriend, girlfriend for a while, something like that, right? So yeah, it's unfortunate, and I feel bad for them, but I hope that they can work it out. And I enjoy, you know, I was watching Mr. Cryer and his son this weekend, and I didn't mind those vlogs. I thought they were cute. I think the little boy, the little teenage one, Darian, I think he's really adorable, and he and his dad have something good and can make some good videos. I hope they don't go back to pranks. I just would like to see them fixing up that house, maybe do some DIY projects. Mr. Cryer, if you're watching, DIY projects, fix up that kitchen, finish decorating your house, the haircuts, all that stuff was very cute. Cooking, going to see family. I even checked out the Prince family. I guess they're having a baby, that whole thing. What else happened? So forgiveness, you know, that's a whole forgiveness opportunity right there, right? Do you guys watch Forever Latoya and Adam Ali? Who is that? Is that UPS man? Who watches Forever Latoya? Yeah, Cheryl. I mean, it's never a fun situation when you're kicking someone out your house. I would say it's probably like, okay. Y'all, this is a nice looking couple of YouTube. Very nice looking couple. In Atlanta, this girl, Latoya, she is the daughter of a professional basketball player. But she's grown. She's in her 30s. Her and her husband moved to Atlanta. They're pretty decent sized YouTubers. They have individual channels, family channel, kid channel, making money. They just broke up. They are getting a divorce, and it's juicy. If you guys are looking for some new channels to watch, let's check out as a community. This is a mom. She's got beautiful kids. They just had a baby. I think they're on baby number 3, but Adam has just left the house. And he did a whole video. I think like he was driving in like a very nice SUV talking about she's chosen the streets. Like literally he had a text from her that said that she wanted the streets. I was like, not the YouTube streets. I'm going to do a video about it. And she literally said she wanted the streets. This is a beautiful woman living in a beautiful house in Atlanta. She's in the Candy Burris sphere. So she's in the Real House. She's not a Real Housewife, but she's moving around Atlanta, put it that way, with the Atlanta Who's Who. They are big YouTubers. Nyjah, she was in probably one of those Don't Rush videos. Maybe you guys just didn't know who she was, but she's out here, and they got children's books, stuff like that. I just happened to stumble across them, and it's interesting. Again, another couple, like I hope they can get back together, but if not, we're going to see how this goes. But she sent him, they were texting back and forth, and she said she wanted the streets. Okay. I was like, my God, what is it? What is the world coming to? He says that they're going for a divorce. Now, the word on the street is that he had an affair. I don't know if there were affairs on both sides, what is going on, but they're a very attractive couple. Hey, Surefire. Okay. So is that a reason to get a divorce? I mean, husbands help with the kids, but husbands don't always like get into the nitty gritty with the kids. You know what I'm saying? Like, he wasn't helping her with the kids. Like, okay, now you have no help with the kids, or I guess you're gonna have to hire some help or get family to come or whatever. I don't know. I don't think that's a reason to divorce. Men, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. You guys might think like, Francoise, that's so like ancient times of you to say that, but my husband, I mean, we only have one kid and it's only 3 of us. So of course he helps with Farah, but I'm the mom. He's the dad. So we all kind of have our roles in the house, right? Hey, Barbara. Okay. So we talked about Adam and Latoya. Guys, Forever Latoya. Adam's, where's my phone? Oh, hold on. Adam's page. Can people stop calling me when I'm on live? Hello? Hello? Hello, Girl Scout families. Girl Scout families, I'm live right now. Oh, let me find this. Okay. Adam and Latoya, we talked that. We talked the criers. All right. Who saw Chrissy? Hey, girl. Hey, Chrissy, you said nobody ever says hi to you. Hey, girl. hey, coming from a reactor, girl, how you doing? When I do my video, I will shout you out in my video. Did you guys watch Chrissy on yesterday? Who saw Chrissy live? Put a 1 in the chat. And y'all, we're at 120. Can we get at least half likes? So let's get up to 60. Let's talk, okay? Okay, Anna, you're right. Like, I'm so traditional. What's funny is I didn't know my husband was as traditional as he is until obviously we got married. You know what I mean? Like, I was like, gosh, I didn't know you were so like traditional. But yeah, we are very we're traditional to a certain degree. I mean, and I probably traditionally complain too, like, the dishes, please, can someone help me wash the dishes? I mean, Farrah's getting older and she's going to help me. She will help me, you know, with the kitchen more. But you know, it's, that message, I'm just distracted. Okay. So you guys saw Chrissy. Okay, good. I was trying to find Adam first, but I guess I'll do that in a minute. So Chrissy, I didn't mind her message on yesterday. I actually found Chrissy quite charming yesterday. I liked that she was in I liked that she was in a good mood and she seemed like she had gotten some sleep. And not that she always seems tired, but I felt like she was a bit charming. She was kind of cracking some jokes and they weren't just all kind of snarky. She was, you know, like, it was not as defensive as sometimes it comes off. From day one, people knew LaToya had issues. So Renee, okay, we're gonna have to talk about that one day, like, or you can call in. Let's finish Chrissy and then we'll go back to LaToya really quick, okay? Because you know more than I do. But what is the deal with LaToya? Yes, dear. No, baby. Farrah, I'm good.
I'm just making sure.
Okay, thank you, babe. Farrah. Okay. Yeah, she needs to so Anna, to your point, she's going live because yeah, she didn't have a lot of posted content, and of course she needs to get her activity up so she can make her money. That's how she gets paid. So yeah, definitely, I totally agree. But yeah, I'm curious to understand a little bit more about when LaToya said she wanted the streets. Like, what does that all mean? Can you guys hold on one second? I just want to check on Farrah, make sure she's good so we can like get into this conversation. Just a second. It can tell you your home Google, cancel Google Assistant. Y'all, this house. Oh my God. Take a look at routine settings in the Google Home app. It's like, as soon as Farrah, he was talking in my room, okay? You know I've got an assistant in my room too. Okay. Blah, let me tell you, I don't know what happened in that hotel. I can only imagine what happened in that hotel. I mean, come on, let's be for real. We know what happened in the hotel. Who wants to be a Kardashian so bad? She was okay. So when she Renee, did you see when Adam said she wanted the streets and he was like, I can't make this up? You know, sometimes, okay, let me go back because I want to finish on Chrissy because I don't want to jump too much because then I'm going to start forgetting. But we're going to come back to Adam and LaToya, please. Chrissy, she basically was just like, look, it was kind of unapologetic, you know. Hey, good looking honky. Is that really your name? I mean, you know that that's probably offensive to many, but okay. How are you? Thank you. Thank you for coming through. And yeah, guys, handle that accordingly. Look, Chrissy, I felt was unapologetically kind of like, look, it wasn't I'm a grown-ass woman. She wasn't coming from that angle. I just felt like it was like, look, like, come on, guys. At the end of the day, I'm going to have sex. I'm going to be living my life. And it is what it is. Kids don't just come here from out of the blue. You know, I'm going to be out here. I'm doing what I'm doing. And I almost just felt like no matter how you felt about what she had to say, at the end of the day, I just felt like it just came off as very authentic, more real than typical, because normally it's some like manufactured message. It's very like she's pissed. Oftentimes she's coming to us pissed, right? And it was nice for her to, I think, just come through and just like matter of fact have a girls chat. And I felt like, okay, this was different. It just had a different feel than most of her lives. Like when she goes live sometimes, especially with certain titles, it's almost like, okay, who did what now? You know what I mean? Like what happened? And that really wasn't necessarily the case. Let's see. Oh God. You guys are funny. Hey friend, I hope you are doing well. Just curious if you will ever so advice shows you are so. Oh, thank you. On a journey. I mean, yeah, if you guys send me a letter or have questions about something, sure, I'm happy to answer any questions. Giving advice about the appointments on YouTube. Look, she was live that day, and just like she said, it was that day at the hotel. And I'm not trying to defend her or anything, but I was there on the live when someone said, hey, why don't you do a get ready for me for a D appointment, right? Which a lot of single girls do. Okay. Now, is she single? No, she's still married. She's waiting to get a divorce. The ins and outs, the details of that marriage, honestly, I think we've discussed. We all know what the deal is. She knows what the deal is. She knows what her obligations are and not. I guess if she feels like her husband's living with a whole other woman, they got a baby on the way. In theory, they have all moved on with their lives. We've all talked about it. So I'm not, saying like, oh, this was the best thing since sliced bread. I just felt like this live just had a different feel. And I almost feel like if that approach, I felt I appreciated her approach, and I enjoyed her live. I did. Yeah, blah. I felt like it was just I appreciated the just say it like you mean it. And I felt it. I was kind of like, okay, I'm here for this. Now, what she chooses to do with her channels, I mean, look, we all get where Starla Omega came from. I just think, to me personally, if now she found something that can be a cash cow for her, good for her. That's her business. If she can make money from it, good. I think her bread and butter should stay Strong Mommy Chrissy because she's worked a long time to build that brand. Were there some problems? Yeah, the past month and a half probably have been really hard for her. And I don't envy what she went through. I just felt like yesterday I was kind of like actually happy for her because it seemed like she was in a good mood. I felt like she looked rested. And as someone who watches, I mean, I watch a good amount of Strong Mommy Chrissy. You know what I mean? Like I kind of felt like she looked happy. Maybe she was having a really good day in her house. She's probably enjoying the fact her mom is there to help her out a little bit. And it just was a overall good, strong mommy Chrissy look. How she handles Starla Omega, if she wants to do the sex talk, the grown women's chat over there, go for it. You know what I mean? Like, I actually felt like if she did one thing for PR to kind of turn things around, I felt like it was a good look. And as we're talking, she just dropped it. No, that's not her. That's Mom Dukes. So yeah. So I was here for it. And she even kind of joked and bantered and said, and I'll even wait for a moment for you guys who are screen recording. And I wasn't screen recording, but you know what? I started because I said, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and include that in my video when I either my Three Moms update or if I do a dedicated video to it. Hey girl, I appreciated that she took the time to not just kind of like make it another, part of the dialogue. We do what we do as doing reaction videos. I think at a certain point, it's like, you guys do what you do, I do what I do, and we're good. Let's not, people have to do what they have to do as far as stories that you want to pursue, and it is what it is. I know I've done my fair share to annoy her. And it is what it is. But I feel like maybe at least yesterday, it was kind of like, guys, have a good day today. Let's just keep it positive. And that's kind of what I took from it, Will I feel like this tomorrow? I don't know. Will she be as charming as she was yesterday, today, or tomorrow? I don't know, but I enjoyed the live yesterday. I really did. So I just, Like I wanted to put that honest piece of feedback out because I know oftentimes people think that we don't have anything nice to say about Strong Mommy Chrissy. And I found her very charming yesterday. And charming, I mean, she just was very pleasant. And I appreciated her being blunt, but just frank and really presented herself as like an almost 30-year-old woman, just kind of like, hey, y'all, like this is what's going on. This is the deal. And, if you're on for the ride, good. If not, cool. And I actually kind of appreciated that. Yeah, I saw something about Olivia and Gerard getting a job offer and maybe going back to Texas. I mean, I was just like, okay. Olivia has a tremendous support system there in Florida with her sister, because we don't know what goes on when the camera is not on. We know that she has her family, and that's good for her. Gerard does not have his family there. We don't even know. Texas is a big place. I don't know where in Texas this job offer is. And we don't know what's happening. He says he wants to go. She's not sure. I don't know if it was just filler video, if it was just kind of like, I don't know. We'll see what happens. I just know that I did see on Instagram, Ryan turned 2. She is a doll. We literally have been watching Ryan grow up. I mean, that's one baby that I can say I remember when she was just single digit months. And, I think we watched her whole breastfeeding on these YouTube streets. And Ryan is a freaking cutie pie. I absolutely love her. She's so cute. And seeing her picture as like the first picture I saw when I opened up Instagram today, it made me smile because I was like, whose baby? I was like, wait a second. And she had on some little cute shorts and a t-shirt. And I was just like, oh, she's such a doll. She's such a doll. And, you know, we've watched her grow up and all these kids really, you know what I mean? And you know, at the end of the day, I just always want what's best for these parents and these moms, you know what I mean? Because these kids they have them don't even know what's going on. And even mine, I mean, mine's 8, but so what? Like 10 years from now, she'll be like, you know, my mom used to be in her office on the internet all the time, and I didn't even really think anything of it, you know? Right? So it's cool. And Ryan is a doll. So happy birthday. She's got the smushiest, cutest little legs. She's just adorable. So I'm all for keeping the family together. So if they stay together and they all go back to Texas, good. Olivia, you know, you got some reckoning to do when you get back into those Texas streets. You know, you gotta you're gonna have some splaining to do. Maybe you guys have smoothed some things over. I'm certainly not trying to zhuzh that back up, but at the end of the day, there might be some conversations to be had if you guys go back to Dallas. But hey, at the end of the day, it's good to be around family, whichever family that might be. So good luck with that. If you guys move back, we will be watching. We'll be watching. I know I will. I just hope she doesn't go to Texas and start mess again. Look, hey, we have no control over that. Olivia just turned 30, and I would hope that I would hope she doesn't want that, you know, she'll want that smoke, right? No, I don't. You guys, let me tell you something, trolls. Y'all are whack. Y'all are really whack. Yeah, whatever. Hopefully that person is like, okay. Just a second. Okay. I just had to get rid of that person once and for all. The thunderstorm outside is really okay. I know, blah. Like, it's like, come on, guys. Hey, Sharon. Hey, pretty dope. Okay. Next topic. Guys, do you guys want to go back to LaToya and Adam? I can try and find that video really quick. I was like, this is I was kind of let me see if I can find Adam. Mommy is over here snoring so hard, y'all. Maybe I didn't screen record it. That's a shocker.
Is unacceptable. It's why the president took strong action. It's why, as an executive order saying he's tearing down staff.
Did you hear that? Fran, cute shirt. Oh, well, thank you. This is, I don't even know where I got this from. This might be from H&M or something like that. It's a lot, but I just wanted people to see. If you're not watching, I think y'all check it out because they're a interesting couple. So I'm sure there's yeah, I mean, people were calling him like a bum and everything. I'm like, damn, brutal. Yeah, I guess like in Canada, she's like a big star. She's from Canada, I know that. But I see her on yeah, here we go.
What's good, everyone? Let's get right to it. I know you see the title of this video. You're wondering what's going on.
Hey, Della.
And
hey, Dominique.
Let's talk. You know, let me make it clear. You know, I don't owe anybody any explanation of my personal life or anything like that.
I know that's right.
And I know doing a video like this, you know, the Twitter woke individuals are going to probably dissect this video. The YouTube police are going to dissect this video. It is what it is. You can do whatever you want with this video.
I should have put it on up here, but
there's two sides to a story, and I'm just going to share, you know, my side of the story in a way that's not going to bash anyone. I'm going to be as neutral as possible. I'm not making this video to put myself against her or you guys to pick sides. I'm not into any of that stuff. So let me make that clear. I know a video like this, it's so easy to come off like a simp or like come off looking hurt or whatever. But the reason why I'm doing the video is I've been dragged on the internet for a while. I've been dragged from her side of, you know, people from her side. And
can people stop calling me? My God. It's like nobody calls me all day. You call me, your phone number is going to end up on these internets, y'all. Like, stop calling.
I don't have to stay quiet to protect you.
I don't know.
That's not my business no more. But let me make it very clear that one thing for sure is I've always been about family.
Hey, brown sugar.
Even though it probably looks like, what do you mean?
I just want to get to the part where he says, are you sure you want to get a divorce? And she goes, yeah, I want to be up in these streets. Okay.
Kept it together.
His name is Adam Ali. He is the, hold on.
And even when I did give her the papers, because essentially that's what she wanted, because she brought this to me originally. I thought everything was lovely. The only difference was I decided to follow through with it. Like
no, that is not BAM.
Saying I'm embracing any kind of smoke. That was just my motto coming into this year. Like, I'm not playing. I'm going forward with whatever anybody brings to me. Don't mess with my peace.
Don't mess with my peace, okay?
Even when I did file the papers, I had offered her, not offered, but I had told her, like, listen, if you're really down to make this work, I'll toss this. And I kid you not, I can't make this up. This is exactly what she told me. I'm for the streets. I can't make that up. So if you for the streets, then to the streets you shall return.
Okay.
I really did try to keep it together for the family.
Are you for the streets? Because if you are for the streets, to the streets you shall return. That's what he told her. Okay. Let me tell you something. If my husband told me that, I would be making a different decision. Okay. Can you believe that? No, that is not Ming's husband. Ming's husband is not, girl. He don't know. Adam Ali got swag. He's, he's driving something that looks like a G-Wagon. These people have some money, okay? No, that's not Uriah. That's Adam Ali, okay? Find his channel. He is doing, his hashtag is Everyday Hustle. Told her what I just came in. Hey, 2K. So this couple, LaToya Forever. I'm trying to hit y'all up to some new game on here for those of you guys who don't know. LaToya Forever and Adam Ali. Let's start watching. Yeah, like, come on, guys. Like the three moms. It's time. Like, gonna get up off the three moms a little bit because I love the three moms. I'm not stopping watching the three moms. I'm still gonna talk about the three moms, but I watch other channels, and I'm gonna talk about other channels too because there's other channels I like to watch. So it is what it is. This couple is having problems, and the wife basically says that she's trying to be on them streets. They moved to Atlanta, and like I said, they have some Farilla money, and they live in nice homes. This is almost like Real Housewives comes to YouTube, and I'm enjoying it. I'm loving it. So I'm hitting y'all up to some new game, guys. Let's find some, some more channels to report on. At least this one's going to. I don't know about the rest of, everyone does what they want. This is not a YouTube reactor meeting, contrary to what people might think. Like, we don't all get together and say, hey, who's reacting on? I know what I'm doing. Y'all do what you want to do, but I just feel like, if Olivia goes back to Olivia hasn't been posting that much. Y'all, there's not a whole lot to talk about. So I need something to talk about. Let's give them something to talk about. So there's other people who got stuff going on, like the Cryer family, the Prince family, LaToya Forever and Adam Ali. So I'm watching. I don't know what they do, 2K, but I know how I see them living, and it's okay. And they, let me see. So LaToya Forever, let me just, okay. Here's LaToya. This is Adam's wife, okay? In today's video, just so you know, before, she's cleaning out her closet, but LaToya has 1.46 million subscribers. Okay. And so compared to, it's interesting, and they're going through something, and I'm watching. So I don't know what she has in her bank account, but I know that she's the daughter of a professional basketball player. So she probably was raised up with a little bit of change, some coins. And I don't know what's going on, but I know that she's got a beautiful home. She's got 3 beautiful kids. Her and her husband make a very smart looking, attractive, ebony couple. And I'm here for it. And unfortunately, I'm tuning in as they're actually breaking up. I'm kind of sad about that. But if this is for the better, then good. If it's not, maybe they'll get back together. But the daughter, also Samira, I think is their oldest daughter. There's like 2 or 3 children's books. These people are doing it. So as far as like YouTube family kind of goals and or just what they have going on YouTube. I'm just interested to see, because I haven't really seen a YouTube family like this one that I've tuned into. I watch a lot of family, but some of the family channels are just a little boring. This one is a little spicy, so I'm here for it. Yeah. So I'm just now finding them. So, you know, I've counted myself as a new subscriber. I'm already subscribed to both channels. But yeah, and then they've got kids channels. So potentially it's something, you know, Samira is probably not Farrah's age, but like I told you, Farrah watches the Onyx family, and they got a lot of stuff going on over there. The whole Onyx situation, they got books, they got teenagers, they got lots going on. I don't know if your kids watch Onyx family, but yeah, there's a lot. Or Onyx kids, and what is it, Shiloh, and what is it, Shiloh, and I forget the other kid's name. I know it's not Shalom. The Rush family is good. Yeah, I mean, I'm looking for some other stuff to watch. I mean, I'm not, like I said, I'm not bailing on the Three Moms, but you know, it's time, right? It's time. Just to incorporate some new material and give you and offer you guys some new recommendations too, right? Yeah, okay. So that's what's going on, guys. And that's what I'm watching. Why I talked about that as related to forgiveness, because there's a lot going on, and you know, there's divorcing, there's cheating, there's allegations of abuse, you know, lots of different things going on in some of these relationships that I've talked about earlier. And forgiveness comes way into play, right? That being said, I have someone who sent me a letter that I'm going to read to you guys really quick. Let me see. Farrah bought me some water for some tea. She wasn't close to her mother either. Her father, sister, grandparents practically raised her. Okay. Yeah, I didn't talk a lot about Shane Dawson myself. I did watch his videos. I've watched Shane Dawson. I only became familiar with Shane Dawson probably in like the last 2 years. I guess I did know who he was because I did see like his Shanae like pictures that he'd done. But I don't know. I saw his, what was it? The world, the Jeffree Star, the something world of Jeffree Star. I've watched some of his videos, and I mean, you know, they were interesting. We know, I think people are becoming aware even more so of white privilege, right? Like, we've known about white privilege. We've seen it in action, right? Most of us. If you haven't, then you have, but you have. Like, if you not sure, you have. White privilege is when you go somewhere and it's you and a white person comes in or is there, and someone just, you know, immediately is like, hey ma'am, can I help you? And that ma'am is not you, but you were there first. Not saying that person seeks out the privilege, but for some reason there's a tipping of the hat or a nodding in a direction that automatically that privilege of courtesy is typically extended without merit. Okay. And people just become accustomed to that, right? And that is what we experience as Black people of white privilege. Sometimes people are not aware. You know, some people have been painfully unaware of their privilege, but they're being made aware of it. And Shane Dawson, I know some people, for a lot of people, it wasn't good enough. I know a lot of people had a lot to say. Quite frankly, I haven't really listened to a lot of the critique on his video. My thought is someone who came across really disgusted, because I think, I don't know if he was getting ready to be exposed on something else. I mean, we all already knew what was going on, and we'd seen it, but maybe he's just, with everything going on, like I said, there are people who are painfully becoming aware of the privilege that they've had and aren't happy with it. I don't know. Maybe for some people it seems awfully like, oh, this is very convenient. I don't know. To me, I'm a very forgiving person. So someone says sorry to me, I'm kind of okay. Because it's one of those fool me once. Okay, I always get this wrong. Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me, right? I don't know. To me, when someone apologizes, if I've already forgiven them, like, I appreciate that. But sometimes people have to like forgive themselves for what they've done. He knows the damage that he has done. There is no amount of I forgive you that I could, even as a Black person, say to Sean Dawson for Shane to understand the damage he's done, right? So yes, I saw that. There's no amount of turning back the clock. I think he realizes the normalization of what he did and how bad what he was able to get away with was, and what the ripple effects have been. There's no apology. You know what I mean? Like, okay, thank you for apologizing. Not saying apology not accepted. Apology, I don't care. Apology accepted. I'm cool with it. You're the one. How can you? He knows what. They're just because he's apologized doesn't mean it's going to be forgive and forget and he's going to go skip around and be on his merry way. He's got a lot of work to do. So believe me, the apology doesn't just absolve someone of all of their wrongdoing. Can you truly be sorry and a changed person if you still make excuses and enable racists? You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. We're going to find out, right? Can you truly be sorry and be a changed person if you still make excuses and enable racism? So are you saying like Trish Paytas and Jeffree Star? Anna, do you want to call in? Look, so Shane Dawson, he kind of like normalized like dumb type of frat-ish boy behavior. Making Black jokes, making jokes in blackface, ridiculing Blacks, Asians, Latinos, doing it on a free speech platform where if it's not bullying and it's just not your cup of tea, YouTube is going to say they're not violating community guidelines. I mean, YouTube is a free speech platform, right? Like, for all the people who are like, oh, you're bullying this. No, we can talk about whatever we want to talk about. If it's not your cup of tea, you just go to another channel, right? They can be racist, or they can be low-key racist, or they can be subliminal, whatever they want to be. If you're not hacking, you are not being harmful. Now there are some new guidelines that have been put into place by YouTube in terms of code of conduct on their platform that they will not allow. However, this is still a free speech platform, and YouTube, we don't work for YouTube. YouTube doesn't want to get into policing what I say. They may not monetize my video, which, yeah, I'd not be happy about that, but they don't have to reward. Okay, so Jeffree Star called Jackie. Yes, I know that. So I'm not, look, Jackie, I'm sure was personally, I would be hurt by that. I'm certainly not saying that Jeffrey was okay with doing that. We know he's dead wrong. Should Shane not be his friend anymore? That's really going to be up for him. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, me personally, I don't care. I know that at the end of the day, the channels that I support, the programming that I watch, usually are mostly people that that have similar interests as myself. So I'm not hanging out on the racist channels. You know what I'm saying? Jeffree Star, you know, occasionally you may see like he's trending. Oh, there's a makeup palette. I don't sit and spend like a whole bunch of time watching his channel at all. He's, you know, he's not really relevant like in my YouTube news feed. You know what I'm saying? Shane either. Shane's just been coming to the light just because I guess all the stuff that happened in the past week or so. There's a lot of people who are very angry and upset with him. So they're going to take him to task. For me personally, I've got other fish to fry. And in terms of like things I'm interested in. So not so much like to fry him up in a pan. I'm just saying like, as far as things I'm interested in, that's kind of not something I'm super duper interested in. Like I said, there's a lot of people who are being made painfully aware of their privilege. And I think it started with kind of like, you know, there's been a lot of things going on in the past year or so where we've become really aware of like the casting couch in Hollywood, people who have been, you know, put into positions where they've felt obligated for sexual favors, people who have been verbally abused in the workplace. We've become very aware of a lot of things. And a lot of us have had a lot of time to spend at home away from our offices to see like, wow, like maybe I wasn't doing so hot at work. You know what I mean? Like maybe being in that workplace was a little bit toxic and things like that. Right. I don't know what Shane Dawson's going through, but I think anytime that somebody steps up and wants to apologize, I think as other people, extending humanity's hand of kindness, we should at least listen. Now, does that mean that they're completely absolved and they get to go do whatever they want again? I mean, that's up for you guys to decide as the consumers and the tastemakers and all of that, whether you want to buy what he's selling, basically, which is an apology. Me personally, yeah, you want to apologize? Okay, cool. Let's see what you're going to do about it. So apology is just the first step. It's talking the talk and walking the walk, right? So if this guy wants to apologize, can he truly, Anna, so long answer to your question? I don't know. It's going to be up for him. He said he was sorry. Now he can show us that he's sorry, right? So we'll see, you know? Yeah, because I think a lot of us are very angry. You know, a lot of people are very angry. It's a shame. There's nothing to be proud of what he did. Nothing. Yeah, it was interesting, Renee, when he got with Jeffrey and did that documentary. I don't know if he was wearing makeup before then. But yeah, I don't know. You know what I mean? Like, I watched that one documentary and there wasn't really, I'm not like a makeup tutorial person, so I don't really watch all that stuff. Even Jackie Ina, I love Jackie. I watch Jackie and Dennis or Dennis and Jackie. I don't necessarily watch Jackie's makeup tutorials because I don't know what you guys think, but I don't come with like my face beat. Like I do foundation, blush, lip gloss, and eyeliner. That's the sum and total of my makeup routine. So I'm not like a beat my, to the gods. I love eyeshadow palettes, but I don't. So yeah, look, I didn't even listen to his podcast, but if that's how he's got some explaining to do, Anna. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wouldn't know. I wouldn't have known that unless, like, you just told me that. My thing is this: everything you do in the dark will come to the light, right? It'll come out. So you know about it. I'm sure 500,000 other people know about it. And at the end of the day, he's going to have to reckon for what he's done. One person saying, I'm watching and seeing what you're going to do with this apology that you've asked people to accept or not accept. It is what it is. Hey, True. Hey, TMR. How are you? We're going to see, but can we forgive? You know what I'm saying? Forgiveness a lot of times is a gift to ourselves. You know what I mean? Like, sometimes when you forgive someone, it doesn't mean you forget. It doesn't mean that they get a free pass. Like, oh, you're good now. You know what I'm saying? No, you unleashed some hate onto the world. So you've got a lot of work to do. Like a apology and people saying, hey, we're willing to listen. We're willing to see how you, what you do with this apology. What good are you going to do out here to repair the damage that you have done? Let's see. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. You guys tell me how you feel about the situation. Like, to me, I like the makeup community. I love makeup, but as far as the deep dive of Jeffree and like Trisha Paytas is interesting. I mean, I talked about Trisha Paytas about 3 weeks ago. She had that whole situation with Nina Unrated, and Nina, apparently she was on Nina's page. Somehow she went through Nina's page to OnlyFans when Trish started her OnlyFans site, and Nina got the referral code for it. And why Nina did this, I don't know. I'm very curious. She says she was just shouting out her 3 top OnlyFans referrals. And you've got a history of going back and forth with Trisha Paytas. Why she would do that, I don't know. But she did it right before she was going to get paid, to the tune of $16,000 fee that she lost out on because Trish said that she did not go through, or Trish, somehow she was backed off as the referral link for Trish Paytas. Right, Dominic. Forgiveness gives peace, like, and I think forgiveness gives peace of mind when it's even on your radar. When something's not even on your radar, like, I can't be mad at Shane Dawson or any one person for all of the racism of the world. I do think Shane has a lot to fix. I would like to see him fixing and creating, with the powers that be on YouTube, opportunities for us to be trending in the top 10, for Jackie to be a top 10, and not just when she has her big, gigantic, luxurious, and I'm sure it's going to be over the top, fabulous Nigerian wedding, because I'm sure her wedding is going to be epic. That should be a top 10 trending on YouTube item when that wedding happens. I'm all the way here for Jackie Ina and Dennis. I forget what Dennis's last name is. Wedding. I think it's going to be, and maybe it'll be on 2 continents. Maybe they'll get married here in the States and then get married in Nigeria. I don't know. Maybe in England. Well, with COVID, who knows what's going to happen. Cheryl, I think sometimes, forgetting isn't also an option. Look, it just depends on who the person is. I mean, if my daughter, if my husband, I'm not going to keep account. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I forgive someone of something, I can't sit there and, I mean, yeah, maybe you don't want to completely forget, but sometimes you have to just let things go. You know what I mean? There's a whole list of things that love is and love is not. I don't know. I mean, to me, I'm not well, remember that time you did this, and this? But when I let something go, I almost like forget about it. I am a forgiver. I am a forgetter. When I have truly forgiven something, I will like let it go completely. Because I don't like all to bear all of that burden, Hold on. E. Joseph says forgiveness is a step-by-step process. You acknowledge the fuckery, genuinely apologize, move past it. Now it's what happens next. If fuckery continues, shame on me. Yeah, honestly, for other people's bad behavior, it's fool me once, shame on you, and fool me twice, shame on you. Like, y'all, like, what's wrong with you? You know what I mean? Like, you can't. I almost don't even want to own being kind and forgiving someone and them screw you over again, and then it's like shame on me. I guess, like, okay, done, but yeah, like, I don't know, this whole Shane Dawson thing, to be the poster child of the white guy and be like the end all be all responsibility. Yeah, he did a lot to damage YouTube. And like I was saying, I would like to see him and the powers that be on YouTube start to create some meaningful change in this platform so that Black people can rise up, Latinos, so that, yeah, you have someone who's got 1 million or 5 million, that we can see them on trending. We can see some more equitable equality or equitable spread amongst like that trending 20. I know that there are people at the top who say that they don't feel like their videos are pushed. I know that at certain times, even my little videos, sometimes they're pushing, sometimes they're not. I don't know how it happens. I don't know how the algorithm is programmed. What is in the secret sauce in the algorithm? Is there a racial component in the algorithm? I'm sure there's plenty of dialogue on that. I don't know enough about it. I just know that if this YouTuber does not post videos, this YouTuber does not get recommended, and this YouTuber sees less coins in her account, right? I don't know what's to my favor and what's not. You know what I mean? I just know that based on what Shane has disclosed, you got a lot of work to do, and you should be trying to schedule appointments as quickly as you can with the YouTube Google executives to try to right some of the wrongs that have now created less opportunity for your fellow YouTubers. And, as far as anything else and things that he said, I mean, it's shameful. It's just shameful. But I'm certainly not spending a whole lot of time on it because I don't, he's not my regular programming. So I don't think that he should get a free speed pass, but I think that he needs to show up and do something. Hey, Debo. I don't know if I'm ever saying your name right. Debo. I'm sorry. Yeah. Platinum Fox. I think that's a good policy, you know. 3 strikes, definitely you should be out, right? I'm trying to show your, okay, here we go. Let's see. Pretty up. If someone asks for time to heal, you need to give them that as the person who fucked up. You can't also tell someone how to heal or when to move on. Yeah, I mean, just because someone magically says, I'm sorry, does not heal my experience. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I gave the example of someone else are in a store and there's no difference between you and this other person. You're dressed up, they're dressed up, you're dressed down, they're dressed down. You're in a store and someone, whatever color that might be, that person, nationality, skin tone that might be, immediately just says, hello, white person, can I help you? Oh, she was here first. Like, rather than just walk up and say, who was here first? Or can I help the first customer? You immediately assume or just give that preferential treatment to a white person. That is called white privilege. Okay. Some people have been programmed unbeknownst to themselves. Some people don't give a fuck. They're just going to, if you don't know who's first, you ask, may I help the next customer? Between the two people who are waiting for service, they know who's there first, and you know how to play the game. We all learned it in preschool. Who's first? Whoever's first is who's online first, right? So that being said, we have to be aware of the privilege that we extend sometimes too, because I've seen it. I've seen a lot of it. You know, I mean, I'm from the North. I live in the South. I've experienced it, but I have no problem. Excuse me, I was here first. You know, like, excuse me. And I've also seen the privilege of when a man and a woman are waiting for service and someone says, well, ma'am, can I help you? Out of just deference for the fact that I'm a lady. Now, I can always say, well, this gentleman was here first. And if the gentleman is truly a gentleman and says, and not saying that he's not, if he's like, okay, can I get a pound of turkey, please? Yes.
And a little bit.
Okay, yes, we're going to plant that. Yes. Okay. We're getting ready to plant an herb garden when I'm done. If someone gives me a courtesy as a woman, because keep in mind, there's privilege as a woman, right? And there's also privilege as, you know, there's racial privilege preference, right? I've certainly been extended privilege as a woman, and I can say, well, sir, you were here before me. And he was like, no, ma'am, ladies first, go ahead. Okay. Right. We just have to acknowledge the privilege. We also have to acknowledge the weaponizing of our tones at times, right? When we've all had a good laugh, and when Karen, the lady in the park last year calling on the Black people cooking out. I don't know what the problem was, but was that Karen or somebody? The people were cooking out and she called the police on the Black family cooking. I mean, just the crazy stuff, right? That sometimes we set the wheels in motion for absolute disasters in people's lives. The power of that phone call that you're making, right? Barbecue Becky. The power of that phone call because you think someone looks suspicious. Now there's a whole nother thing at play. So anyone who's watching this, I encourage you to understand that when you are, you know, calling the law for no good reason, other than you may not like, or, you know, so-and-so looks suspicious. Like, well, are they bothering you? Does everybody have to dress like you? Just because someone has a hoodie on or somebody dresses a certain kind of way that you don't, that makes them suspicious? Now, why? Because everyone needs to have on like Dockers and Bermuda shorts, or what? Or I don't know. It's just, look, at the end of the day, people need to understand that we all have some sort of power within us, and we can use it for good and we can use it for bad. And I think sometimes we need to do some I think sometimes, all the time, we need to make sure that what we're doing is for the good as much as we possibly can. None of us are perfect, and none of us are always going to get it right. I certainly don't get it right all the time. I'm not perfect. Do I like to gossip? Yes, I do. Is gossip for good? Not all the time. No, it's not. It's not. It's certainly not. It's entertainment, right? Never want to hurt people. The one thing that I never want to do is hurt anyone. So that being said, you know, forgiveness, again, back to trying to get to this letter. Just one second. What are you guys saying in here, Fran? But they all call the law on purpose, trying to exercise their privilege. Okay. And they can do that. Like, if that's what they want to do, if someone wants to do that, then they're just going to look stupid when the police show up and it's like, we were just doing yoga out here on the green. Like, is there a problem? Can I help you? Or if you know, I mean, should you have to leave somewhere because somebody is looking at you funny? I don't know. It's one of those, this could be a life and death situation. So I don't know. I'm telling you, it's crazy out here. I've been so comfortably uncomfortable staying in the house lately. I can't even begin to express how safe I feel in the house, but how much I want to get out the house. Now, if someone wants to decide that they feel that I look suspicious because I like to shop around Aldi or, hey, Jennifer, or whatever grocery store with my recycle bags, and I put food in my recycle bags as I'm shopping and they think I'm a shoplifter, just catch me at the checkout as I'm paying for my groceries. So you know what I mean? Like, so if, what's it called? Asset protection wants to follow me around the store because they think I'm a suspected shoplifter because I use my recycle bags instead of getting a grimy shopping cart. And they think, like, is she going to pay for it? You know, she fits the profile. She's a middle-aged Black woman. She might walk out the store without paying for stuff at the checkout, because your girl won't be stealing, because I won't steal out the stores. You know what I'm saying? Like, while you were following me, you just missed the other 5 shoplifters, but that's okay, because I don't give a fuck. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not going to steal. So, you know what I'm saying? So, you see what I'm saying? Like, if somebody is profiling me because they feel I fit a certain stereotype, that's on them. Shame on them. That kind of stuff doesn't really bother me because I'm very unaware type shopper. I'm so into my shopping when I'm shopping. I could have a team of asset protection following me and I'm going to think nothing of it because I'm into what I'm into. You see what I'm saying? Now, violate my civil rights or try to detain me or something like that. Now that's going to be a problem. But in terms of like me giving like 0 F's on someone following me around Target, I don't care. Because, you know, I had a friend once who worked at a grocery store. She was a manager. And she said, what do you do? She called me because I was shopping in her store. And I was like, I'm just shopping around. I was looking at magazines. She said, because asset protection's following you. And I was like, why? And I said, I'm just looking at magazines. I don't know. Maybe, I don't know. My husband just sent me a funny text. I didn't think anything of it. Like, even after she called me, it did make me feel a little weird because I guess they were radioing and they thought that maybe I'm, maybe, I hate to say it, maybe the Black people that go into that store steal. I have no idea. But they thought they were looking at me, they were watching me. Okay. I can tell you're watching the wrong person because I'm not the one. Because let me tell you, I will not be going out like that ever. You know what I'm saying? In the police, you know what I mean? Like, God, thank God I don't have to steal groceries, but I won't be that one stealing groceries. I'm not going to have a turkey under my shirt. You know what I mean? Like, no. I don't boost. I don't buy stolen stuff. I don't really even buy counterfeit things, I mean, I know people say that I do, and but I don't. I don't engage in the black market, and I don't engage in thievery. That's you're barking up the wrong tree on, and at the end of the day, what people do is what they do. God bless them. But yeah, I forgive Target. I forgive Walmart. Anyone who's ever followed me around a store because I'm a weird shopper and I like to stop and read the books and I shop with my recycle bags. I forgive you. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I've been racially profiled. I have been racially profiled along with many of you people out here. I've felt it and it's not fun, but you know what? At the end of the day, I don't care because whatever you're profiling, ixnay on your profile because you got it wrong. And you probably let 3 and 4 and 5 other people walk out the store. Yeah, I fit the profile. That dumbass profile. Yeah, I fit the profile. What, black? That was the profile? Yeah, get a different profile because you just missed like 5 other shoplifters. I care, but I'm not going to let it stop me from doing what I have to do. You know what I'm saying? I'm just not, I can't let it stop me. You know what I mean? I can't let other people's ignorance. So when I say I don't care, I'm not going to let someone's ignorance stop me from doing what I need to do in this world. You know what I'm saying? My money's green, and where I want to shop is where I want to shop. And of course, I want to shop where my dollars are more than welcomed. But if there's something in a place that I need to get, I'm going. And you can follow me there. You can actually go get it. You can go fetch it for me. And I'll stand here at the customer service counter when you bring it back. You know what I'm saying? Like, if we want to play that game, well, then you go get it for me. And I'll be here to come pick it up, and I'll back my car up and I'll pop the trunk, and then you can just plop it in my trunk so I can get on my merry way. And I don't have to exhaust my time and energies up in your store since I fit your damn profile. How about that? How about I get like real bougie on your ass then? And then you can check off a whole nother profile. How about that one? Yeah. So, I mean, whatever, guys. It's a hot topic. It's a sensitive issue. And I'm not even trying to make light of it one little bit. I see you, Cheryl Waz. I see you, Cheryl Waz. It's one of those things where we just all have to be very aware of our power and our presence. It's not so much that people... I think sometimes the microscope, the lens is just a testament to the awesomeness and the power and the unpredictability, rather than, because I think 9 times out of 10, it's just, you got the profile wrong. You got a profile, but your profile's wrong, because the profile that you need to be looking at just walked out the door with 2 TVs. Let something happen in a Walmart, a temporary blip in the lights, a something, and we've all seen it and we've all heard it happen, where something happens at a Walmart and everybody walks out the store with their stuff. Like, people walk out with TVs and baskets full of groceries, and it just, you know, shit happens. Hey, Kicking It with Misha. Hey, Gwen. Okay, to the letter, guys. Jennifer, you're still here? What are you doing? JB, I agree with you. I'd rather be at a store where I know they value customer service, but at the end of the day, gosh, we don't know who's profiling who. You know what I'm saying? It's just, they're going to watch who they think they need to watch. And I am a firm believer in, sometimes people are just weird and people are strange and people shop differently, and what they expect of who the shoplifters are not the shoplifters. And watch your own employees, because employees steal like crazy. I hate to say it. Like, employees do steal. We know this, right? Let's see. Guys, this is more of a parental situation. Hold on. Okay. Okay, let me get a sip of my tea. If you're wondering what tea, I'm not doing any other tea other than Crystal Light. I like the lemon iced tea. Okay. Hello, Mrs. Fran. Hey. I love your videos. Oh, well, thank you. I just want to say, oh, you're a very positive person who is very beautiful and always so very positive. I always like to watch your videos, especially when I'm going through something similar to the situation, because you always give such a good light on the situation's good and bad points. I was hoping you could do a video about how to forgive your dad who has never been in your life. My dad has been absent for the last 33 years of my life. He has reached out to me multiple times about meeting up for lunch or getting to know each other. I have taken his offer plenty of times, but each time he has not stood on his word. So now I want nothing to do with him. But I know forgiveness is key. But it's not fair that I keep getting excited to finally meet him, express my feelings with him, and get let down. I have my trust issues with men already, stemming from a 9-year, very abusive relationship. So trust me, that daddy bond in my life would be great. If you get time to do a live or video giving your intake, good and bad, I would very much appreciate it. So that is absolutely heartbreaking. Oh gosh, does anybody want to call in? We are at 1 hour and 39 minutes. Does anyone have any advice for this sister? Any of the men out there, Mr. Ebony 2K Man, I don't know, STL. My husband texted me. I know he's listening, but he's working. Are there any men out here who have any advice? I would say, look, there's a lot of people out here who nobody believes in them. Absolutely no one. And sometimes in human nature, we create situations to continue to replicate what we know, and what even is uncomfortable or not good. We just continue to create opportunities like that over and over and over again, right? Whether they come to us or we create them. Sometimes in our psyche, we replicate what is familiar. So you being an asshole, you falling short, because that's just the role that you've accepted to play, if it's making sense, right? Sometimes it's really convenient to make someone the bad guy, right? Not saying that you, without your dad, that you would be the bad guy in this situation, but he's setting up a situation where he's continuing to hurt you, right? Now, I think it would be easy to say, well, stop, don't take his calls. Maybe even set the intention for yourself that coffee will just be coffee. Coffee is not going to be, I'm going to lay 33 years of hurt and crying and pain on you. Maybe the first coffee, the first dinner, the first come to my house, go to his house, get to know his family, get to know your family. Maybe it's just going to be, he knows what he's done. You know what I'm saying? Not saying that you're never going to get a chance to express yourself. He knows how much he's hurt you. Trust me. And he knows he's hurting you again when he calls and is just, because maybe the intention is there. But look, I went to Catholic school and the nuns would always say the road to hell is paved with good intentions, right? I meant to do that. I wanted to do that. I thought this was going to be a good idea. You know what I mean? Like, you mean good. You tried to do good, but good didn't happen. So when he made those phone calls, he wanted to come see you. He wanted to set up a time to meet with you and didn't come through. He probably meant well and probably didn't mean any harm, but he's continuing to do harm. But that's just what he does, because that's what he's been doing. So in order to help him break out of the cycle, maybe it's just, hey, you know what? I'm coming to you. Where are you right now? I want to see you. You are my father. Can I buy you a cup of coffee? Maybe give him a chance to cry. You know what I mean? Because sometimes men realize they have screwed up so bad, they just need a soft place to fall. And I'm not saying that you don't get to be daughter and you just get to be like, continue to be piled on. Because maybe that's something for you to go with, like a sister. Maybe if you have a sister that's not, or brother that's not his, or a friend, or your mate, your husband, I'm not sure, or boyfriend, or whomever you have in your life that can be a support to you from afar, even maybe at another table. Maybe it may just be an opportunity to give your dad, your father, the opportunity to just let you know how missing you all of these years, or missing out on the relationship all of these years, have impacted him and what he's missed. And, I don't know. I mean, I could be wrong, because I know it's going to be hard. It's going to be one of those things where you're just going to have to probably make a decision. It's more important for me to move forward and have this relationship than for me to continue in the hurt of you being absent for all of these years and doing the work to heal. I don't know. Let me just read some of these comments. Friend, I have a childhood friend whose dad was never really been in her life, with broken promises and heartbreak. maybe think about goals of the father and daughter relationship for you, not him, and think through the pros and cons through therapy sessions. That's good advice. His loss, I'm walking in your shoes right now. That's what Dominique is saying that. Why doesn't she write him a letter? Self-harming habits. That's what Surefire says. Yeah, it's self-sabotage. When he's doing that, trust and believe, dear friend. And I'm saying who wrote this letter, and I appreciate you sending this to me. Understand that this could just be like he wants to reach out, but it's just, like probably just really smacking in the face. Like, I've been a shitty ass father, but maybe I'm not a bad guy altogether. I've been a bad dad. Right. And that's, look, we got one of the three moms has situations with babies' fathers right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, but, some people, we all fall short on certain things. You know what I mean? I think forgiveness is just so powerful. It's hard. It's hard for me to say because I had my father my whole life, but I can tell you this. My dad was a workaholic. My father was a physician. My father worked 6 days a week. Not saying that my father wasn't around, but my father was the sole provider in our household. My mom was also a nurse, but she didn't work. She was a housewife. And my dad worked a lot. And he provided for our home. And he was there, but he worked a lot, read between the lines. He worked a lot, but he was home. He was home every night. He was home Saturdays after 1 o'clock because he used to work on Saturdays as well. So he was home. He had like a day and a half off. Would I have loved my dad to be like at the plays and all of that stuff? Of course. But, and is that the same as not being around for 33 years? Absolutely not. But we all go through certain degrees of loss. And I think that if you want a chance to get to know him, don't wait for him to call you. You call him. And you find out where he is and you go, because we already know that experience has told us that if he has to meet you, he's not coming. Okay. And maybe he will in the future, but right now, maybe you need to go meet him, hear what he has to say, hear him out. And then, like someone said, write a letter, maybe, or even if it's just notes so that you can express yourself. But I would give him a chance. I would give a chance to get to know him a little bit, even if it's just the first couple of meetings, so that you can hear what he has to say and really make a decision on what you're going to share and how you want to share it. And try to go from there. Watching you on TV, I'm still listening. You look great. Oh, thanks, gals. We were talking about reconnecting with an absent father from an adoptee or someone whose father just wasn't there. I think someone whose father just was not there. Thanks for all the interesting topics. I'm kind of over Three Moms too, especially Chrissy. I was a viewer, but now the whole Star Omega thing is lost me. I find it distasteful and sad. That's from Lakia. So yeah, Lakia, we'll still be doing Three Moms, but I just want to, like there's other families, other channels, other moms, either, who are doing it. And maybe not doing it perfect, because look at this lady. She's got, like Latoya I mentioned, she's got 1.4 million subscribers. And I say it like that because that's fabulous. And her marriage is breaking up. So everything is not perfect and rosy over there. But, as far as like a mommy channel, yeah, I'm here for it. I'm here for the big YouTube presence mommy channel, because I've watched Queen and Clarence. I know they've got stuff going on and stuff like that, but I want to see some people in the millions. Like I've watched Patricia Bright and her husband Mike. I want to see some more. But yeah, absentee dad, yeah. Perfect advice, friend. Well, thank you, Blah. Thank you. Sometimes, like I said, I don't want to say it's easy, but it becomes, when people have their role, remember we have our role. So they fail, we allow them to fail. When you pick up the phone and, you know what, I'm not going to let you fail. I'm coming to see you. That might give him some energy. Even if it's a 1-time, 2-time, 3-time conversation, you guys can get some peace. You guys can come to one accord, because that father, daughter, baby, like my daughter, little girl, that time may be over. But grandpa might step on the scene, or, you know, hey, this is my dad, Joe. We just met each other, but I've got love for him. He's got love for me. And we're going to see where this goes and take it one day at a time. You know what I mean? Because life is not always going to be an episode of whatever family is popping right now. Cosby's, which we know, you know, whatever. Blackish, whatever Black family shows are on. I have no idea. I know Blackish. Yeah, I don't know of any others right now, and maybe I'm thinking too hard, but I don't really watch TV anymore. But you know what I mean? Like, it's not going to be even the Joneses across the street. It's not going to be this family. You know what I'm saying? Like, our family is not perfect, but it's like, we are perfect, right? Like, we are perfectly imperfect, right? But my family's perfect may not be your family's perfect. You know what I'm saying? So we all stand in what's good for you and what's going on in that household, right? That's what I mean by perfectly imperfect or whatever. Family matters, yes. Are there any other TV shows? I mean, TV, what is even going on TV right now? I don't even watch TV like that. Yasi, Bossy, she's been avoiding the whole Lakeside. Jean Jones. Did you see Lakeside say she went back to the male she told to go home to his country? She say she went to and protested at his store. You're asking me this? When would I have had the opportunity? I thought she was speaking on the racist YouTubers. I was speaking on Shane Dawson, and keep in mind, I don't know everything that's going on YouTube. So if there was something that happened with Lakeside, why are you not over at Lakeside's channel talking to her about it? I haven't even been to Lakeside's channel. Lakeside, as far as I know, has been residing over in the beef sector, I think. She hasn't even been over here. So I don't really know what you're referencing. But guys, let me tell you something. I'm not the end all be all. I am not, I'm the taste maker here on my channel. But as far as what Francois, my name is not E.F. Hutton. Back in the day when they'd say E.F. Hutton talks, everybody listens. If that's the case, then I'm not seeing those numbers over here to my channel. I should be at 5 figures, not at low 4 figures. Phaedra will be on Marriage Boot Camp. And I'm, but why? Because it's not her and Apollo. It's some other guy she was dating who was like, Lakeside is another YouTuber. She's got a YouTube channel. She, where you may know Lakeside, once upon a time, there was an incident after Jasmine called several African-American YouTube reactors bitches. Lakeside and Jasmine had some misunderstanding. Lakeside thought Jasmine was talking about her, and called out Jasmine for like an entire evening and called her all kinds of bitches and names and whatever. And okay. So Lakeside is here. She's part of our YouTube mommy community. And like most YouTubers, some people like Lakeside and some people don't. Some people like me, some people don't. Some people watch my channel, some people don't. So I'm not really coffee pot. Thank you, Dominique. So Dominique, okay. Okay. So have you addressed this, Yasi Bossy, with Lakeside? I'm just asking because I don't have any influence in that situation. Yes, JB. Yeah, this is so yeah, guys. Gene Jones and Yasi Bossy, you know, I would suggest going to Lakeside's channel because I really can't help you. I don't really know enough about the situation. And we're talking about forgiveness right now. And we're also talking to help one of our sisses who is trying to figure some strategies on how to reconnect with her father. Okay. That's what we're doing. Oh, Surefire. Jasmine, my jazzy life. Well, okay. Well, look, Yasi, let me tell you something. I'm living a whole entire life over here. I've got a whole husband and daughter that I am trying to amuse for the summer. I've got a whole thing that I do over here. And if it's all over YouTube, it wasn't trending in my news feed. So I don't know what to tell you. I don't, you know, Blama is someone who I am very familiar with, but I haven't even been in Blama's chat today. So back to what I'm talking about. Yasi, you're welcome to join the chat or you're welcome to not. But we're talking about forgiveness and we're talking about specifically a sis who needs some help reconnecting with her father. Okay, so hopefully that helps, Yasi Bossy. Surefire, it's okay. Fran, you spoke earlier, but you got what I was referencing, loving the different topics. Thank you, Gwen. Yeah, you know, we're always going to talk about different stuff over here. At the end of the day, are you speaking on her due to your... I thought you was speaking on her due to your comments. People was saying Lakeside's name. I was talking, I don't know. Look, let me tell you something. When I'm talking on a specific topic, it's not that you're going to think I'm talking about it. You're going to know, okay? Because this might be your first time here, or this might be you as a troll or some type of disruptor. But at the end of the day, let me tell you something, and everybody knows this who comes to my chats, okay? When I'm changing topic, when I'm on a topic, and the topic is announced. You don't have to read between the lines and try to figure out or decipher what your girl's talking about, because over here, I make it plain and I make it clear. And that being said, we are at the 2-hour mark because, you know, all the fuckery happens between hour 1 and hour 2. And y'all, don't forget to Cash App your girl if you support her. Francois Vlogs, you are welcome to Cash App. You are welcome to Super Chat. If you would like to tip your host, please go ahead and do so at any time. My Cash App is open. I thank you so much for you guys watching, tuning in today. I certainly appreciate it. Guys, we will do this again on Wednesday, but make no mistake, when we talk about a certain topic and we are talking and mentioning and referencing, it is clear, it is plain, it is not read between the lines, and you don't have to try to figure out what anyone is talking about, okay? So I just want to make that abundantly, plainly clear. And with that, and to that, I'm going to say, you guys have a good afternoon. I love you guys. Thank you for coming through. Thank you for watching. You guys are awesome. And thank you for continuing to support my channel and what we are doing here. So take care, guys. I will see you guys on Wednesday. Don't forget, when I post, go ahead, get your notifications on so that you can be notified as soon as I drop another lit-ass video, okay? Don't forget also, my vlog will be posting as well. So that will be coming up shortly. It's already edited. I just need to post it on Francois' vlog. So please go check it out. Thank you for supporting. I appreciate it. Take care. Be blessed, not stressed.